Decoding global supply chain reshuffles in 2026. 2026, a year where global trade is shifting beneath our feet. From factories moving across continents to new alliances reshaping economic power, supply chains are being rebuilt from the ground up. This isn't just what you read in the headlines. This is the real transformation shaping what you buy, how you live, and how the world connects. Welcome to Decoding Global Supply Chain Reshuffles in 2026. To understand why 2026 is so critical, we need a quick glimpse into the last decade. It started with the trade disputes of 2018, a spark that began pushing companies to rethink dependence on a single country. Then came 2020, COVID-19. Lockdowns, shortages, panic buying, everything we knew about global logistics shattered. From 2021 to 2023, semiconductor shortages exposed how fragile our systems truly were. Climate disruptions grew stronger. And by 2024 and 2025, geopolitical tensions around the world pushed businesses to diversify production faster than ever. All these events collided. And now, 2026 is the year the world finally restructures. Today, consumers notice it in subtle ways. Delayed product launches, random shortages, sudden price spikes, and fewer choices. Businesses feel it even more: shipping delays, volatile costs, and rising pressure to redesign the entire supply chain strategy. The old just-in-time model? It's being replaced by just-in-case. A complete mindset shifts. At the heart of this transformation lies geopolitics. The U.S. China rivalry continues to influence where companies build factories. Europe is tightening its strategic trade rules. India and Southeast Asia are becoming alternative hubs for electronics, textiles, and assembly. Today, supply chains aren't shaped by cost alone. They're shaped by political strategy. Every company is playing geopolitical chess. Trade blocs are becoming economic supersystems. RCEP connects much of Asia under one massive agreement. CPTPP expands cooperation across the Pacific. USMCA strengthens North America's regional production model. As more countries join alliances, supply chains cluster regionally. Globalization is evolving into multi-regional globalization. Behind the scenes, powerful economic forces are reshaping logistics. Rising interest rates make inventory more expensive to hold. Inflation pushes companies to source from cheaper countries. And consumer behavior, demanding sustainability, faster delivery, and transparency, forces businesses to rethink everything from packaging to transport routes. These hidden forces may not make headlines, but they silently change how the world moves goods. Technology is the biggest disruptor of all. AI now predicts supply disruptions before they happen. Robots carry out high-precision sorting and packing in warehouses. Blockchain makes shipments traceable from factory to doorstep. And drones and automated vehicles are transforming last-mile logistics. In 2026, the supply chain is smarter, faster, and more digital than ever. Another major trend shaping 2026 is nearshoring. Companies are relocating production closer to consumers. Mexico for the US, Eastern Europe for the EU, Southeast Asia for global brands. Why? It reduces risk, speeds up delivery, and boosts sustainability. Local truly is becoming the new global. Climate change is no longer a future concern. It's an urgent reality. Flooded ports, extreme heat shutting down factories, storms delaying shipments. In response, governments are introducing new green logistics rules. Electric trucking, renewable-powered factories, sustainable packaging. They aren't optional anymore. They're part of the global logistics rulebook. New stars are rising in global manufacturing. India is rapidly scaling its electronics and semiconductor capabilities. Vietnam and Indonesia are becoming world leaders in textile and assembly work. Mexico is emerging as North America's manufacturing engine. Poland and Czechia are becoming Europe's tech assembly centers. And the Middle East, especially the UAE and Saudi Arabia, is building futuristic logistics corridors that connect continents. These are the new power hubs of 2026. To survive in this unpredictable world, companies are building resilience like never before. They're diversifying suppliers, creating backup manufacturing sites, and using predictive analytics to anticipate disruptions. No company wants to rely on a single factory, a single supplier, or even a single region ever again. Here's the surprising part. In a world full of automation, human talent matters more than ever. There's a global shortage of supply chain analysts, robotics specialists, sustainability experts, and AI logistics managers. The companies that invest in skilled people will lead the future. The companies that ignore talent will fall behind. So, what should businesses do in 2026? Digitize everything. Diversify suppliers and regions. Invest in predictive analytics and automation. Build strong regional partnerships. Embrace sustainability at the core of operations. And most importantly, train teams for a digital-first world. This is the blueprint for surviving and thriving in the next decade. For consumers, this reshuffle brings mixed changes. More stability in product availability, but slightly higher costs for sustainable goods. Faster delivery times and clearer transparency about where products come from. You'll start seeing more labels like locally assembled or regionally sourced. The global supply chain reshuffle of 2026 is not a crisis, it's a transformation. One that brings challenges, yes, but also massive opportunities. What we're witnessing today will shape the next decade of global trade, innovation, and economic growth. A smarter, greener, more resilient world is emerging. And this, right now, is where that journey truly begins. We're all part of that transformation. If you found this video valuable, like, share, and subscribe for more deep dive analysis on global markets,